So we're gonna try and beat 50 challenges in TDX. I made this wheel right here, and whichever challenge this little arrow lands on is the challenge I'm gonna do. Okay, oh my god, it barely fits. Okay, let's click. Jump? No. Beat easy without upgrading. Okay, so we are in easy mode, and the towers I picked is Railgunner, Juggernaut, Laser Gunner, Missile Trooper, and Operator. Skipping to the mid waves, I was spamming only Missile Trooper and Laser Gunner because Missile Trooper did a lot of damage for its base damage and it had a lot of splash, as well as Laser Gunner just because it has hidden detection, the only tower that I brought that had hidden detection. As well as Rail Gunners just so I can beat high HP bosses, but they can only kill the ones that are not hidden. As you can see, these stealth abominations, they just killed me at the end. Challenge 2 was to use towers that cost less than $500 in placement costs. So right here, I decided to use Ranger, Shotgunner, Mine Layer, Barracks, and John. Since all of these cost under $500, and maybe actually 1000% I could have just used Ranger and still won and won faster, but I only realized that after I beat Plague Doctor at the end because he had to walk to the very end to the exit. Challenge 3 was complete a map without upgrading any towers past level 2. So in this case I used Juggernaut, Railgunner, Artillery, Laser Gunner, Missile Trooper, and Toxicator I think it's called. And I kind of goofed up here because I chose a really bad map, as well as my tower placements. They were really bad. I didn't know where to place because I never played this map before, and I just ended up losing. So the fourth challenge is Ranger only. I'm going to do this on intermediate, and on this challenge I couldn't really do much but spam Ranger and spam the ability for the Grenadier on the bottom path Ranger. And it didn't really go well in the end because the Predator just killed everything I had. I could have killed the Predator, but I wouldn't survive the wave after that because I wouldn't have any defenses and I was short of money. So I was kind of screwed there, but it is definitely possible to beat intermediate. Just in my in this gameplay, I just couldn't, no matter what I did, because I just ended up being broke and no towers at all. Challenge 4. Complete a map without using any tower upgrades. So for this challenge, I am using Missile Trooper, Laser Gunner, Rail Gunner, I forgot what that's called, Boat, Juggernaut, and Toxicator. And to be honest, I tried to deal as much DPS as I could, so I tried to place as many towers as I can, and more Laser Gunners than usual because, you know, there's not any hidden detection towers that are level 1, and Laser Gunner is the best for that, so I need to spam as many of those I can so I could deal with the stealth abominations. Juggernaut just so I could get enough DPS, but as you can see at the end it doesn't matter anyway because I still died to those stealth abominations. Challenge 6 is beat a map of towers placed in a zigzag formation. So this one's pretty simple, just place towers in a zigzag, and I use a normal loadout. I was also playing elite here, and to be fair, my strategy was really goofy. It's really terrible. I messed up really bad in the end, and the only thing that was carrying me was the barracks because I couldn't upgrade my front defense. Anyways, you'll see me lose to the spam. I think it was Stuff Abominations again. Yeah, you'll see me lose to those. Okay, so the next challenge is beat expert with randoms. So this one, I think is going to be a hard one, but the first thing I did was gather a crew, and once I got 4 members, we immediately joined an expert match. And the strategy we used here was actually we went in stratless, but to be honest, the way we were playing, it was similar to the Blitzkrieg, I think it's called, strategy. And it turned out we did really well because we actually beat it. It was easier than I thought. The next challenge is complete a map using only one tower, and the tower I picked is Laser Gunner. It is cheap and it does a lot of high TPS for endgame. The strat I used was place 5 and upgrade 1 by 1 until they are maxed, and place another 5, and then I would have 10 or more if I could try to place more. And this is like the most expensive bait tower I ever used, by the way, but hey, we won. So my 9th challenge is to win, and here's a clip of me winning an expert match. So the 10th challenge is to draw EDJ, and the strat here I used is to get an image off Google and try to copy it as much as I can, and it turned out into this horrific piece of art. Yikes. The next challenge is open 10 basic crates, and so then I opened 10 basic crates, and the best thing I got was the toxic laser gunner. Yeah, don't gamble, kids. Jump. Splash towers only. So I brought Missile Trooper, Grenadier, Artillery, and Toxicator. I think Toxicator is a splash tower. I'm not sure. I will sell it if it's not. And I just chose easy mode, which I kind of regretted because I should have picked intermediate, since this was the easiest tower challenge I ever did, because I literally like speed ran through this mode. I got 11 minutes. It was super easy. I didn't know Grenadier was that good. So the next challenge is to walk around the TDX lobby 1 lap, and as you can see, I was walking around and I saw this little area at the top up here, and I didn't even know it existed. It's like a balcony area, but you can't even access it. Anyways, I just finished up my lap when I was in the donator section, or whatever it's called, the leaderboard section. Next challenge is buy every skin in the shop, and as you can see, here are the skins in the shop, and it's 175 Robux. It's a little expensive. Let's try to buy. I'm broke. Dance. So the challenge is climb up the wall in a lobby. If you guys didn't know, there's this wall in TDX where it's really hard to get up to, and it's this giant pillar right here, and I'm gonna try to do that. I think this is one of the hardest challenges I did in this video, because I was so tense and stressed just doing this one, but eventually I did it, and I even got onto this little bar on the side, which was really hard to do, harder than jumping up here. For the next challenge, it is short range towers only, and the towers I chose is Cryo, Shotgun, and Shotgunner. I think there's other short range towers, I just forgot they existed. Anyways, I kind of just spammed Shotgunner and skipped a lot of waves because they did a lot of DPS, and the Cryos were freezing them up, so it was easier for the Shotgunners to target. But at the end, I end up getting defeated by the Plague Doctor, which is unfortunate because I actually thought I was gonna win this, and it's just the shotgunner didn't have enough range to deal any DPS towards the Plague Doctor, and since the Plague Doctor was walking so fast, I just ended up losing. So the next challenge is beat expert with farm. This one is pretty easy actually. My strategy is to equip farm, and then when you hop into expert, you would make sure you have speed boost. This will make sure you will win 100% of your expert games with farm, and then just leave the game. Just leave the game. My last challenge is to ask all of you guys watching this video to like and subscribe. And I just want to appreciate all the support I've been getting lately. And I'm sorry I couldn't complete this video, but a part 2 will be coming out that I'll be finishing off this 50 challenges video. Or yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I just want to get this video out because I'm not going to be uploading for a few days because I'm not going to be home. Anyways, bye bye.